Hello, today I'll be making hash brown, boiled egg and avocado breakfast come brunch because girls are late today. So what we are using is few potatoes, peel them, wash them with cold water. I already do chopping of onions, like not chopping, like we use this chopper and almost did little puree style but without adding any water to it. It's optional if you want to add onions, but we like the onion flavors in the hash browns. And eggs are already boiled. I boiled it in the egg boiler. That's why it's like this. And avocados I already sliced to save my time, and squeeze some lemon juice to keep them fresh. They're not gonna turn black. And the spices we are using is black pepper and salt. So what we will do is, we are not grating potatoes. We're gonna just put them in the food processor. Okay, so these are the shredded potatoes. You can shred it with the grater, but we did it in the food processor. So because now we are making lots of hash browns, we're gonna let the potatoes sit in the cold water. That way it won't turn black, and we'll keep squeezing out as much as we need. So what I'm doing is, you can take a cloth like this. It will take away literally all the starch and water from the potatoes. And it also depends on the quality of potatoes you are using, how much starch the potatoes have. Nice and dry. Transfer it to this bowl. We'll keep this for second batch. And now bring it to this side. Stove is on. Okay, and now we are adding onions right into this. So you see, that's why I don't want to add everything together at one time, because as soon as we put the salt, the potato is going to start leaving more water. So if you're making it for one person, then it's fine. That way you don't have to keep adding again. But if you're making it more than like 3-4 big hash browns, then just keep doing it now together, like also. So we're gonna do a little bit salt according to taste. You can use black salt, a little bit of black pepper, and if you like spicy, you can add more. See how nice and fluffy? No, let's add starch. And our griddle is already hot enough. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 more patties, but this one is a little bit different style, because if you think your onions have like too much water in them, because since we kind of use chopper, squeeze it a little bit, goes in here, the onion goes in here. That way we can squeeze out the water of onion and potato together. Normally we have no issues adding onions later on too, but if you think that onion is leaving some water later on, you can add it when you are squeezing the potatoes. And here, nice and dry. Pour some oil, and I'm using coconut oil. You can use any other oil if you want to. Now take it like this in your hands. You're not making patties, but just press it a little bit. or you can make a little ball and then do it. You don't have to be perfect when it comes to hash browns. Just drop them in. Point, you can give it any shape if you want to, like how I did it in a almost square shape. But if you want to keep it round, it's still up to you, but the whole idea is press it a little bit. And we are using a pancake griddle, like this griddle. You can use any pan if you want to. And now, see, we are flipping the hash browns. And now remember, these are not cooked potatoes, so it's gonna take a little bit longer, meaning these are not boiled potatoes, some kind of patty. They're hash browns, so you need a little bit more time to cook them nicely. And we will flip it one more time. There's another trick. If you don't have a spatula like this, basically the idea is to press it a little bit like this so that it becomes more thin and crispy. And I have another thing. Basically it's a panini press, but I literally put a foil on this and I'm gonna use this to press it. Now this will become more crispy and thin. But if you don't like it that way, you can leave this. Another tip, if you want it more spicy, you can add a little bit of cayenne pepper on top later on, but do not add red chili powders when you're making them, otherwise it's gonna start leaving some water as well, and it's gonna be a bit rough for your hands as well. So hash browns are done, and now we're gonna plate them and serve them. We already boiled the eggs. Some delicious avocados. Some green herbs if you have any. We have cilantro, that's what we're doing. And we made this sauce. This is chili sauce, which has Tabasco and ketchup and some red crushed chilies. And we're gonna drizzle this right on top. Enjoy.